Yeah, it's Kansas City Whips.
No, it's Straight Drop Loop.
It's the Pac-Man, bitch. It's Will Slap. Big Wayne, baby.
Kelly 246.
It's your boy DJ Street King.
J Rocky Montana.
And we with the most hated podcast.
Bitch, I was supposed to go first.
This is the most hated podcast.
Yeah. Well, peace. It is the only Irv Da PHENOM rocking with the most hated podcast.
I be ramified, close my eyes tonight without getting that paid. But I'm sick and tired of living on lease land like what the fuck is my 48? Cause they're my great granddaddy paid for.
You already know what the fuck it is, man. Real Robbie G.
Uncle Sam say hold your breath and wait for the deed to sign. Everybody mind around me is dying. Living
Tony Tone. Who they say? Tony Tone A16 on the most hated podcast. Tap in.
Show you things ain't what they seem. This wicked dream is the black man's plight. So that man's flight must be first class. I'm going hard for Rosa Parks. I cannot sit in the bag. Let's grade Bubonic cash.
Shout it out. You already know what it is. Big Woe. Diesel 2 said one of the most hated podcasts.
Out of the trap. Yeah. Preacher, teacher, politician, lie. 50 told me get rich at that try.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's JJ on Most Hated Podcast.
To be the way, is this one?
It's J-Rod next door with the Most Hated Podcast.
It's your boy Rhino. I go to the Chess Podcast. I'm California.
Free my mind, so take it one day. Yo, what up? It's the GOAT.
I go to the end.
Right now, my guys.
Free my mind, so I take it one day at a time. Cause I'll be damned.
It's the Pac-Man, bitch, and I'm on the most hated podcast.
Without getting a piece of the pie. Don't you play.
Ready to drop a fuck with the most hated podcast, man.
Cause you know it's for show. Don't you play like you in love. Cause you know it's for show.
Well, oh yeah, they love us. Adore it when we shucking and jiving and busting them.
Oh yeah, that was fire. Most hated. Yeah.
Most hated podcast, man. We back here with another one, y'all. How y'all coming, man?
We back.
Yeah.
Right back.
Right back, man. We just left for this motherfucker like a few hours ago.
Yeah,
Back with
real.
another one.
For real.
But we got a special guest. I might mess his name up. I might not. I think I got it. Irv Da PHENOM.
Irv Da PHENOM, short for phenomenon. Yes, sir.
Phenom.
Phenom.
I'm gonna get it. Yeah.
PHENOM. Yeah. What's that?
Just give me a minute. Mm-hmm. But hold on, let me get my man's right here. But DeRay, you want to kick us off with the first joint?
Let's get it.
Okay. I got you. You got it, nigga. Go.
Good.
Or just slip the bass real quick.
Make sure.
See?
Yeah, because as soon as you
Move a little bit. That bitch was a little heavy. You green now.
All right, so we got Irv Da PHENOM here. Let's get it started off. Tell people who you are, where you from.
Yeah. My name is Irv Da PHENOM. PHENOM, short for phenomenon. Coming from Wyandotte County, Kansas City, Kansas, you know.
straight up.
And yeah, I'm a singer, songwriter, all around hustler. And I practice singing and rapping a lot. Mm-hmm. And got good at it. And then started selling it to people.
Real shit.
And started traveling and selling it to people. And yeah, that's you know, that's the short part of it. You know?
When did you first start getting into music?
Church.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say like it was church first because my mom was in choir, my dad led songs. But when I really got into music was in the skating rink.
Okay.
Because my pops started a national skating organization. At the time, it wasn't nothing like it. He made like, you know, you had like little skate groups. You see the dudes that go in the middle of the skate rink and be doing dance moves and stuff. So they was doing that back in the day when I was like, I don't know, like 7, 8. And they kept doing it. And he made this group called Skate Masters USA. Then they started expanding. They had chapters in like St. Louis, Chicago, like national.
Okay.
So, you know, while he was doing that, he always had me with him. I'm everywhere with him. It'll be a 21 and up event because he know everybody, I go with him. Mm-hmm. So I be in the skate rink listening to the new Ice Cube record, the new Dr. Dre, the new everything.
All that influence from everywhere.
Meanwhile, at home it's church. So there's no way I'm hearing no secular music. But he loves skating so much, you know. I got
to get out.
And I really got a taste of the music, and I wasn't just hearing it. I was hearing on them big 10-foot speakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, blast
at 8, 9 years old. So I was like, shit,
feeling that shit.
Oh my
God.
Okay, so
like, what was the first song that made you fall in love with hip hop though? What was that first song?
The first song I really fell in love with hip hop and like knew that's what was going on was actually Kanye West Through the Wire. That was in the 8th grade, so I had heard plenty rap before then. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say 2 songs. The first time I heard Outkast, hush that buzz. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Yeah. That's everybody rapping that shit. Rosa boy. So I was with my cousins riding around, you know, again, like I didn't get to listen to all this in the house. So when I'm riding with them, I heard Trick Daddy Don't Know Nan in like 98. I heard Trina verse on there.
That Trick, that was my uncle's shit. That was them niggas that
I ain't gonna lie, that Trina album, her
favorite
first
album, boy.
The Baddest Bitch album was rocking back in the day, bro.
So getting a taste of that, I fell in love with it. But then when I heard Kanye's Through the Wire, that's when I could identify. I'm like, nah, this is hip hop. You know what I mean? When I heard Through the Wire, it was then.
So, how you feel about Kanye now? Just on a side note,
man.
Not to disown Kanye, not to say just the way he changed from where he came.
We gotta love our revolutionaries all the way through the ups and the downs, because I feel like this wasn't just something that just happened. Yeah. And people, everybody can have a take and an opinion, but at the end of the day, music as we know it is the way it is because of probably 60% Kanye influence. Like, that man has done a lot culturally, fashion-wise. So, you know, I just pray for anybody that's in a position of high influence that's also bringing a message.
Yeah, because some of the shit...
You under a lot of attack.
Because some of the shit, I mean, like, the truth, they don't want to hear the truth, bro. But he be spitting facts like a motherfucker.
Every time it's controversy behind Kanye, the statement that you're going to hear right after is, but did he lie, though? That's always what I find myself circling back to.
Yeah, Kanye be spitting facts, but you know how people take it in as far as the media go. They gonna call it he's crazy or conspiracy theorist or anything like that. But he be having some truth to most of the shit he be saying.
You gotta,
people look at him as crazy because he got bipolar disorder.
Well, it's how you present your message. Because like you got Pac
present the message.
and Kanye. People love Pac to death, and nobody really ever criticized Pac and how he delivered his message because he knew how to deliver it. Whereas Kanye, they got the same fire. They just as passionate, but one of them, you know, he not articulating it in a way that everybody could digest. Like he'll say,
he being like hella blunt, straightforward.
Well, he'll say, "I'm a god," and there's 2 things. He'll say, "I'm a god," right? And either the media will edit it where they don't show the part where he says, "And you are too." See what I'm saying? I'm the best ever, and you can be too. They cut it to where it just come across that way. It's like The Rock, you know what I mean? With wrestling, we like The Rock when he went from babyface to heel. So it's always some little game they playing with the editing and all this and that. And at the same time, Kanye is just Kanye. So he's not articulating it in a way where people can just be like, okay.
He ain't trying to sugarcoat shit.
He's not sugarcoating it. Right.
None of that.
So back to coming up, you said you came up in church. That's where you pretty much got the first influence, and then the skating ring. Mm-hmm. When did you decide to write your first song or make your first song?
I feel like all the songs really started in like the 8th grade, because we would freestyle. You know, it would just be freestyling at the lunchroom, freestyling on the block, just we freestyling. And one day we figured out how to rig this, like, it was like a little boom box. We had one tape deck over here, another one over here. Yeah. And we did something where you could rap into the speaker. The speaker was also a microphone.
Had a little mic right
there. Yeah. So we was rapping into it. So we would turn on a Hot 8 at 8. And like, I don't know how we rigged it up crazy. Like basically back in the day, you can go to Kmart or Walmart and buy the single. And the single, track 2 of the single would be like the instrumental. Yeah. So we figured out that. And then, you know, you had the little recording program on Windows. So we just started doing that, taking it to school. playing the freestyles for people, and then once we saw they liked it, we just kept doing it. And as time went on, you know, went from that to like Cool Edit, from Cool Edit to it was another like recording process. I can't remember what the program was, but we just started with the little rinky-dink stuff we could get and just kept recording.
Oh yeah, man! Whatever recording, I think the first thing out was Acid.
Acid.
Yeah.
Acid
Sony
Pro or
Acid.
something. Yeah.
That's real. Sony had this shit on lock for a minute.
Oh man, the little homies got laptops in school. Whenever so we didn't have laptops in school. My little brother, little sister, they would give them laptops in school, and I was like, y'all going crazy because y'all don't know how like. Freshman year of college, we got a Pell Grant loan, whatever. Everybody got that $2,000 and went and bought a MacBook. You know what I'm saying? We got a studio there.
Yeah.
They giving them to them in high school. So I'm like, y'all got to go crazy. Y'all got the whole studio right
Man,
here.
because the only access back then, like, we had the computers in school with the Windows 95 and the XP and the floppy disk and all that shit back then. That was
Bunch of bullshit.
Tablets and all.
Niggas will still finding ways to record themselves though.
Yeah, shit. Get a computer. Niggas still computer microphone. We still computer microphone.
Find a program where you can slap a beat over top. You in the game.
That's the beauty of this hip hop shit.
LimeWire came out.
Yeah, we gonna make a way.
Just think about it. You remember my old setup, nigga? Back, I'm talking about even before that with the cassette. We was doing the cassette tape.
I was
had
doing
the
the
beat
That's
ready.
How we knew it had that.
I was,
Mike. All right.
I was doing the tapes. I started with the tapes. Yeah, I started with the cassette tapes. We had a microphone on the radio. That shit was hard.
That shit sounded crazy. I got them tapes somewhere. I'm gonna have to find some tapes of us freestyling in the 8th grade.
We can find the tapes. Now we need to find the tape player.
Yeah. They actually work.
You know what? That's funny. I was like,
We can find the tape.
Hey, I got
Just still got everything original.
Hey, my car still got the cassette. My car still got the cassette radio. My car still got the cassette radio. So where the tapes at?
Still got it?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we found our old head.
Yeah, got the tapes, man.
We pull up on Dens with them tapes.
I'm thinking about going.
I'm a line of niggas with
I'm about to
tapes.
start collecting them
I heard this in a
motherfuckers.
minute.
For real. I'm about to start collecting cassette tapes because them motherfuckers is classics, bro. For real.
Ass. But all right. Question real quick. What influenced you like on the when it comes to like making a song, the process of making a song? What's like some of your influence that you pull from to like actually lay the song out?
like format or like content?
Like what you rapping and singing about?
I would say both because they pretty much
Concept, basically.
Yeah, I mean everything I'm doing. Well, I do abstract records and then I do stuff that's really just influenced by just life. You know what I'm saying? And I think it initially started from being from the hood and not really in the hood. You don't really have like a lot of mental health conversations. Now it's more common and that's dope. But before, you either prayed about that shit and that was it.
And nobody to talk to.
Or you go fight somebody and crash out. Like that's pretty much your two options. So the third option that I found at a young age was writing stories and making music. So I think that transferred into the music where, just hella, like when I listen back to my older shit, I'm like, damn, boy, that shit was dramatic. It was a lot of sad shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was what was going on, you know what I mean? And that was my way of talking to somebody about it. I just talked to the mic about it. Mm-hmm. So that's where the content came from. Sure. And then once I realized, like, you got to watch what you put in music form because that's
foreshadow.
Yeah, bro, because I go back and listen to records I'm like, damn, a year after I rapped about that shit, it happened again, or it never happened until I rapped about
Sometimes sometimes you manifesting in your music too.
Yeah. So I became more conscious now of anytime I even if it is a life experience, I make sure that I bring it home to a resolution or to a elevation by the end of the record. So people not just relating and feeling bad and feeling down, but it's also like you're gonna go on a ride with me. I'm gonna take you through the trenches, but I'm gonna pull you back up at the end, and you're gonna feel empowered. So,
that's songwriting right there.
Yeah,
for real. In depth type shit right there.
Yeah. Speaking of writing stories, I seen where you said you wanted to write comics.
Hell yeah, man. I grew up on comic books, so it's just like a natural kind of.
Did you ever write one?
Yeah, I got hella little comic books. I had a what was my dude? I had like a dude whose superpower was like he could turn into rock, but he could also fly. Then I had a dude who had like the DNA of a falcon. He was that's the fastest bird. And so I was into all that shit. And I still got them comics around somewhere. But yeah, I started off writing stories and writing comics before I was doing music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's something that I would definitely. It's just about making time and making it really work.
Are you just into writing for real?
Yeah, R.L. Stein. Remember Goosebumps books?
Yeah.
Choose your own adventure books. It'll be like,
shit.
if you want to go up the stairs, turn to page 10. If you want to leave out the door, go to page 5.
I fucking
love that
hated.
shit.
I mean, I love reading them. I'm like, man, what the fuck? These niggas on this good.
It had you really thinking.
Tripping,
We used to
dog.
read them motherfuckers. Yeah, you know, I used to fall into them traps because you would think jumping ahead, you ain't gonna have to read all the other shit, but nah, you got to double back.
They gonna make you. It's a book that make you think. Like
they really make you think.
And then I used to not like if you pick the wrong shit, your book would be over in 2 pages. Like,
Yeah.
all right, you did the end. Start over. Like, damn. Them books was
But
like
that's one thing with
though.
that. It forces you to go back and read it again. Like, all right, now I got it. I gotta see what happened.
That's brilliant, bro. It had kids reading the shit out that book, low key. That's really smart.
I was one of them. Smartest shit ever.
Tales from the Crypt. I read that book too. I swear to God, that motherfucker. Hey.
Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
He said, "Let me get that book." Where the fuck was that at?
That was in the library. What are you talking about?
I ain't never seen that shit in the library.
Tales from the Crypt was in the Ingles Elementary Library, dog.
I used to love it because my little brother Hollis used to get so fucking scared.
He said, "Get out."
That show was really crazy.
Now, I ain't even peep game, but so you changed your rap name or your artist name.
Yeah, so how it happened was I've been Irv Da PHENOM since I came out. Well, I was a little Irv before I put out any music. Then I turned to Irv Da PHENOM. And everybody knew me as that. And then there was a period in life where I was just figuring shit out, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, just trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. And I was going through a lot of shit too. And I ain't feel phenomenal. So in that time period, I started reading this book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And it basically talk about all the trauma and shit that we go through in life already happened. But like right now, we sit here doing this podcast, chilling. Shit cool. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Your baby mama tripping, your car broke down, whatever. All that shit's outside. It's not happening right now. Everything cool right now. And if you continue to remember right now, everything's straight, your whole life is straight. So that shit helped me so much. I changed my name to Nowadays just as a reminder, you know what I'm saying, until I got back into a space where I was ready to move forward on some music shit. So I did a lot of experimental, like more rock shit, just different sounds. And it was like a 4-year period where I was just kind of releasing different records under the radar. People that heard them.
Different genres and shit, touching different sound waves.
And some of them shits did like really good.
That's
like I
smart.
did a Chris Cornell cover from Soundgarden after he passed. That shit blew up, like doing just different rock shit. And that way, Irv Da PHENOM fans it wasn't too far left for him because I just did it under a different name. Yeah. And then the pandemic happened, and it just felt like the world we need things we remember that make us feel comfortable. Right. So during that time, I was back in a good space, and I said, all right, I feel like I need to put some more Irv Da PHENOM stuff back out just for some regularity. And, so it's Irv Da PHENOM, but AKA Nowadays.
Straight up.
Yeah.
During that pandemic time, you was putting out a bunch of video content, reels and stuff. Yeah. I got a question behind some of that. You was doing a lot of videos, working and shit, with the sledgehammer and everything. You was really working it? Or that was content?
Yeah, no.
I seen some when you was growing vegetables.
I
seen a bunch. Yeah, okay, all right.
So people that know I come from a tire shop.
Okay.
Like that's my family business. My dad started this whenever, I don't know, like 25, 30 years ago.
All right.
So as soon as I was old enough to walk, I was rolling a tire. A lot of people, like some people still to this day, they'll see me down there and I'll be working on something else. They'll be like, "Hey, bro, how your brother doing that do music?" I'll be like,
You know, somebody else.
I'll be like,
Two different niggas.
He doing cool. He doing good. But I guess in people's mind, they just like, nah, it ain't no way. I just seen you do this, and now you working on my time. Yeah, nigga, we gotta eat. We gotta make money. Shit, like.
Yeah.
And
it was nice to see you put it together.
Yeah, and that's why I think it's important too, because there's so much Hollywood weird bougie shit, and people that portray that the most be the brokest motherfuckers, and they leading the young people astray with that bullshit.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Because they got them so hyped up on, I'm a rap and I'm a blow it. Nigga, get a trade though. Get a trade and also do your music. You know what I mean? How you gonna fund this shit? You know how much studio time costs if you're doing it at a real level, bro? It's gonna be at least $60 an hour if you really doing it right, and then you gotta mix it. It costs money.
Mix and mastering is probably the most expensive shit.
Exactly, bro. So I do that because I really want anybody to follow me to like not get caught up in the bullshit and see you can still be solid, put your family first, and really be like a man and be a man that do music. A lot of people lose their manhood behind trying to be famous and popular and all that weird shit. So
that's real.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So if you had to pick one, is legacy or fame? Which one?
Oh, it's easily legacy. Yeah, I don't give a shit about being famous.
That's an easy question though.
I'd rather
some niggas won't.
They might not say it. They might not say it, but you can get online and see what people prioritize.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
they want to be famous.
Yeah, they're not gonna say it. You're right. They're not gonna say it, but you can see it.
But they're not the two. People correlate fame with money, and
Right.
I think that's the biggest issue.
You can have money and not be famous.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's really should be the goal.
You can go shopping at the grocery store. Don't nobody bother you. Don't nobody ask you for nothing.
It's best for a motherfucker not know who you is and you got millions in your pocket and shit.
Okay, so
the best.
being famous,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this getting that into the what's that Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Man,
Major.
God is good.
That was crazy. I wouldn't seen that movie in the theaters. I don't go see movies in the theater. I just wanted to go see that in the theater.
They said it was real good too.
It was crazy. I've seen it a few times. It's
Nigga,
crazy.
they had Blade in that motherfucker, girl.
Like,
So I ain't get to meet none of the people yet. But man, it was crazy though. I'm watching Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds and
Reynolds crazy ass.
all of them. They posting my song like, nigga, what?
Yeah,
This is crazy. So I still trip off of it.
Shit, major.
It just go to show, man, like
and that
God's
song
timing.
was made.
It's correlated
Wow,
to
back.
it. I feel like it's so correlated.
what I'm saying.
To
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
sitting there like, how did that come about? Did you push it out, or was it just like they happened to contact you? Like, hey, man.
So I say this, man. I want to say to any artist that got a catalog, that you building a catalog, just know, make sure you put everything out there the right way so they can find it, so it's in different, basically you got to align yourself for miracles. Miracles happen, but you got to put yourself in alignment with a miracle. So it was one of them things where they're always like looking for music, and then number two, as you build fans over the years, your fans got jobs too. Some of them work in entertainment too. Some of them want to be music directors. You know what I'm saying? And they go back and think, when I was in high school, what I was listening to. You know what'd be crazy? And in this particular case with Deadpool is like kind of meta. It's like inside joke type shit. So they saw the humor in red and yellow for their costume colors. And they didn't tell me at first what it was for. I didn't know what the movie was. And once I found out, it's Deadpool and Wolverine, and then it took me a second to even then, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking Wolverine.
Then being a fan of comics, that's even crazy.
Yeah,
That's a childhood. That's like a childhood dream come to life right there.
bro, I tell you, I cried, bro.
Boy.
Like, because it was, what it is like, it wasn't just a placement. Because I've done stuff for like reality TV shows on VH1, movies, different little shit like that.
I was watching that Big Jaw and I heard your song come on. I said, hold on. I had to pause. I said, I know that sound like Irv. I had to check the credits. Like, that is that nigga. When the fuck?
Shout out to John, though.
Boy.
That's my dog, man. Ja, the thing with Ja,
I
is
seen
so
that
dope.
first and then boy.
Ja used to do security on the tours.
Straight out.
That's what's so dope, man. Like,
yeah.
This year, if anything, I've learned this year, bro. It's no rules.
Yeah,
shout out to his casting.
Okay,
Hey, when I do videos in LA, I hit John. Hey, I need a girl that. Oh, bet I got you. Hey, and then just all right. Here's our Instagram. Here's our Instagram. Here's our Instagram.
Yeah.
Hey, he need to start a casting agent, bro. Like, John got a crazy eye, and they don't just be beautiful.
Skits be funny.
That's what I'm saying. They really be able to act like the whole cast. Like, man, I love what they doing out there, man. Super dope.
Yeah, Persephone.
When I seen that, I was hyped for Kansas City. I said, Irv on this motherfucker.
Yeah,
bringing in the intro. I said, okay, that's heavy.
Yeah, so like I said, man, whenever you put these records out, just think about that. Go into the songwriting question earlier. Like when I'm making these records, you could tell a story, but you can also tell a story in a way that people can use that song as a soundtrack to their day-to-day life. Like when I make this record, do this make me want to turn on first thing in the morning and get some money for the day? These are set like Nipsey Hussle's Victory Lap.
Yeah.
When every morning, bro, like when I'm on my missions, if I'm about to go just get some money, I'm listening to Victory Lap. If it's I'm about to have a chick come over, I might put D'Angelo's Voodoo album on. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's certain music is made to live to. And whenever you got music that's livable, you also got music that's gonna be crazy in a soundtrack. So, it's kind of something to think about with songwriting. It's just like, are you making a soundtrack, or you just trying to show you a dope rapper? You know what I mean?
Straight out. That's real. Ain't nobody ever said nothing like that. I don't think niggas look at it like that.
Yeah,
that's real. Are you making a soundtrack, or nigga, you just rapping?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Are you rapping to prove a point?
It's
you trying to let niggas know you just a good rapper.
That's the difference. That's the difference between a song having substance and when you actually got a concept and you follow through all the way through instead of just rambling about some shit and putting a title on a song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and not to I don't want to get too deep into it, but we just had this whole discussion about Lil Wayne at the Super Bowl, Kendrick at the Super Bowl, and now we going back and re-listening to these Wayne records.
Yeah.
And we like, none of this shit makes sense. We know he can rap his ass off. Wayne Cole,
Right.
bro, he the GOAT.
Right.
Easy.
Right.
But the thing that's working in Kendrick's favor is he got records like We Gonna Be All Right. Yeah. And you got to think about what that represented.
He got cultural anthems.
Soundtrack. You see what I'm saying?
Cultural anthems.
We listen to Wayne, we might go to a summer or memory, like we was turned up, but everything is...
He a summer jam type.
Yeah.
That nigga,
So,
Lil Wayne a
right.
summer jam type nigga, dog.
Yeah. You're right.
His own festival.
Which that was a
type
debate
shit.
for weeks about that Super Bowl shit.
I was about to say
Which I can understand why they was mad because of the New Orleans shit, but at the same time,
And it's the drugs too. Don't let that fool you either, nigga. Still off the lean bad. He look a damn mess, and he don't remember none of his lyrics for real. I'm just saying.
That's another big thing too.
As far as the
A lot of times
NFL,
he
bro.
don't remember.
As far as the NFL,
I'm just laughing at him. He sound like an old head for real. Look a damn
He said it's the drugs.
He look a damn bad. But not. What else he said? That's another thing. He confessed himself. He really don't be remembering a lot of his lyrics. Like,
nigga, I go on Google and be like, yeah, I said
so
that.
to perform hella songs for a Super Bowl
is going to be outrageous.
But back to our earlier
He just
conversation.
passed out in the ring. If he's sipping lean every day, dog, you don't want to get up there and try to perform all those songs. And the songs he got is not no chill shit.
Right.
Like you said, he a summer jam type nigga.
What the fuck he gonna perform? What would he perform?
Gonna be hype.
All right, let me ask you this question. Give me 2 songs Lil Wayne would perform.
That's easy. He gonna do Lollipop.
Lollipop is his biggest one.
Lollipop and the Millie, and they gonna go off.
Millie gonna go crazy.
When Millie come on, they gonna come out to that shit. Once they hear that, that's gonna really.
The question.
Would it correlate to the audience in the NFL? I mean, I'm talking about as far as
that's his biggest songs right there. That's his biggest songs right there.
Everybody know him.
So what I'm saying is, as big as Wayne is, Kendrick, it's about cultural impact.
Yeah,
that's what put him up there with in a discussion where we talking about Kendrick and Wayne in the same breath. Because you got to keep in mind, Kendrick came up looking at Wayne as the GOAT, just like we did,
just
and
like
now he up there with him
Wayne in my
because he
top
chose.
5.
Yeah,
Sure.
he chose cultural
Sound like
impact.
a Lil Wayne hater though.
Wayne in my top 5, but nigga, I understand the optics too, nigga.
A lot of people say Wayne is
You
the
gotta look
reason
at
for
the
how
optics
rap
too,
is
nigga.
today.
Same with
You need 3 more songs.
Definitely.
So they got
So,
13
shit.
minutes. He got
Everybody's
13
looking up to
minutes set.
Wayne
He got
doing
3 more
exactly
songs
what
to
Wayne
do.
put
That's
out
2.
here.
He got 3 more songs to do. That's 2 songs. He got 3 more songs to do. 13 minutes set. What else he gonna do?
He got a lot of songs, bro.
I know, but
he could do. Wayne could be the first one to do.
He could drop it like it's hot and shit.
Record.
You know what I'm saying? He could do.
Wayne could do a mixtape record. That's true. At the Super Bowl, bro. Like,
yeah, he'll be the first nigga to do that,
and it would go crazy. Like he could do that.
That's real.
Stop playing with that man's character like that. Man.
But the questions that I found interesting underneath that little topic when I was looking at it was like, all right, not just Lil Wayne, but who else would he bring out? You know, of course, y'all know Juvenile gonna come out. He gonna perform back that ass up at the Super Bowl.
I was gonna say he gonna probably have to bring out a
That's
lot
what I'm
of
saying.
Hold on, Kendrick could still do that.
Kendrick could still do that.
Crazy because
just to show some love,
just to show the New Orleans love.
I got y'all. You know, I ain't one of them type of niggas.
That could be crazy.
Like he said, he's already niggas know he's for the culture, so he listening to the shit. So you know what? Let me add in something.
It should be cool.
To come before Wayne.
It should be cool. If Snoop out there crip walking in front of millions of people,
Juvenile,
Boosie.
Oh, little Boosie,
yeah.
They not letting Boosie touch that stage, bro.
But I don't
like, he done got banned from social media platforms, bro.
Wipe Me Down would be his. That'll
go crazy at the
that's
Super Bowl.
In and out.
That's it.
That'll go
like 50
his verse,
like 50 was in the club,
verse,
gone
in and out
in the club, and then nigga was out of there.
Hook his verse.
I just think on a corporate level, bro, they not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
They
bro.
need
It's the optics.
Chris out there.
It's the optics for real.
Huh?
They need Hurricane Chris out there.
He mad as a motherfucker too. He mad.
Bullshit.
Oh, hey, nah, he.
Hey,
baby.
No,
I ain't talking about that shit, but he really can rap on some real shit though.
Yeah, hell yeah, Hurricane Chris go.
Hell yeah,
he can rap. Yeah,
but that'd be his prime if they did that for him. If they just brought him out to that "Hey Baby,"
bro. If we got
nobody would be expecting that
and he
shit.
had that other song
Wipe
too,
Me
though.
Down and back that ass up at the Super Bowl, bro. It would be the greatest Super Bowl halftime.
Let's turn it up real quick. If we could host the Super Bowl here and they allow one of us to do a show, who gonna run it?
Crazy.
I mean, okay, Tech.
Yeah, you gotta have Tech
on the star of the show, and then who gonna be behind?
We gotta have
because you know they're gonna put Tech there.
Okay, so
you gotta have the original. You gotta have the original Chiefs anthem of all time. So I'm definitely gonna be on that stage
for sure.
Red and yellow. Here's what's funny.
For sure, yeah.
I wanna take a moment to laugh.
Of course they gonna,
and also love at the same time.
They gonna be mad too, though.
So I did this. I was running this ad on Instagram, and it said, part 2 of the first ever Chiefs anthem, right? And the amount of people that was like, "This isn't you didn't do the first anthem. It's Tech. They're like, Tech's anthem is dope, but like Tech is also in the video for Red and Yellow. So it's funny how many people was like telling me like I didn't do the first Chiefs song, and that shit was cracking me up because I'm like, bro, it's like I love Tech. He's in the video. So to straighten the record out.
Yeah.
He's in Red and Yellow. It's never the I was just surprised.
Just tell you.
I'm like, and my thing too is like, bro.
Yeah, Red Kingdom was like what, 2020?
Yeah. But my thing was people was
around, wasn't it?
No, it's like 2020.
I think it's after I cut my locks, bro. I think after I cut my locks, because niggas was like, has this guy never heard of Tech Nine? Nigga, I'm on like 20 Tech Nine records, bro. Like, I know him very well.
That's why they think your brother's the rapper.
Well, that's what I'm like. I think when I cut my locks, bro, it just started like,
your brother. We up to your brother, man.
We your brother. Your brother in a minute, man. I think I probably like met you before. Like, I think when I cut my hair, bro, it just, so I just be laughing like, yeah. But I think it'll definitely be Tech. I definitely do Red and Yellow. Kansas City halftime.
How many artists?
I mean,
5.
How many artists do they got a max on artists that you can bring?
No, it's 13 minutes.
only got
You gotta
so much time.
squeeze.
Yeah.
You got the time. Yeah,
You gotta put like I'll probably say like
but
1
you can
minute,
bring niggas in and do
90
one verse. Niggas can do a hook and a verse and
intervals.
boom. That's what I'm saying. Like
90
niggas can do
seconds.
a big hit song, bounce up out
Bro,
of their next person.
if niggas
big
do
hit
it-
song, boom. This nigga really a big hit nigga. 2-3 songs, get up out
Hear
of
me?
here.
Hear the math, bro. This the math, man. They probably do it like 60 to 90 second intervals each song. Out of 13 minutes, you can get about. You can get about. You can get about
Janelle
6,
Monáe,
7
bro.
songs.
Janelle Monáe got to be on that stage.
Straight out.
Janelle Monáe got to be on that stage.
She gonna shut that motherfucker down.
She gonna shut it down.
You got to have and here's who's in the band. You got to have Justice West in the band. You got to have Kevin Church Johnson in the band. You got to have A. Harv in the band. You gotta have Dominique Sanders in the band.
Bringing out some legends.
You see what I'm saying? Like, so here's the thing about Kansas City. A lot of our biggest stars are the songwriters and producers.
Yeah.
And people that's behind the scene. So that's why it's kind of tricky trying to like put together this thing, because really if you look at who put up the biggest impact and open the most doors, it's not the faces. So the band would be crazy. We have Janelle Monáe. I'm trying to think who else is.
It's looking like a good show.
Yeah,
It's a crazy show already. It's a crazy show already.
This little halftime ain't gonna be enough.
All right, we got just.
They gonna want some more.
We gotta get one more. Damn.
Taylor Swift.
Hey, but no. You know what though? For the sake of visibility, for the sake of visibility,
she gonna headline that
absolutely.
She gonna be the headline. She gonna be the headline.
Do it. It's a live remix with Taylor on the hook. Like that'd be crazy.
We need a Tech and Taylor song.
Tech and Taylor. Hey, Tech.
She on Chief.
Tay.
Do Tech and Taylor.
Tech and Tay Tay.
Tech and Tay. What's up?
The Tech and Tay Tay. That go crazy.
Tay, boy. With Travis in the video.
Fuck it. Rapping Tech 9 verse. Rapping Tech 9 verse all the way, nigga. That's hard. That's hard. Hey, Tay, do that.
You think they ever let us host a Super Bowl though?
I do.
If we get a dome,
They said
we getting the World
They
Cup,
thought
bro.
about it years before when we wasn't even doing all that good, and they gave us some requirements, and one of those requirements was that dome.
Yeah,
or make it at least retractable.
Huh?
It get cold.
Yeah, so we need that dome. That's one
But I mean,
requirement.
I
I know.
done seen
It's
where they
some
had
other
the
shit that's
Buffalo
on that
and
list,
shit.
but
That
that
shit
dome
crazy.
is that one. Like, we can work with you. Got a dome
Yeah, I think we could easily.
because we got the parking.
We about to get the World Cup.
We got the parking.
Yeah, the World Cup is gonna be big. That's gonna be the.
That's what I'm
biggest
saying.
event
We
in
getting the World Cup. We can get anything.
Yeah, that's real.
I think we can fuck around and get the Olympics.
That's real.
Like,
Yeah, we can. Yeah, I feel it too.
It's
Well,
just
we got what's the name coming in 2026. What's that?
That's the World Cup.
The World Cup. Yeah, it's 2026. So
That shit gonna blow up. That
shit gonna crack.
Bro, they gonna be scattered. It's hella countries scattered.
They already
everywhere,
getting shit
bro.
ready downtown.
Yeah.
I see them. You know,
They gonna have
building
people
new
living
shit
in
up so we
Kansas.
have more shit to
They
walk.
gonna have
and
people
do
living in
shit.
Overland Park, Olathe, all that shit. They
If
gonna
you
have
can't-
everybody spaced out.
if you can't find out a way to make some money off this, I don't know what to tell you.
True.
Like, bro, right now, start making your World Cup T-shirts.
Yeah,
Start
doing
making your
something.
World Cup
Yep.
flags. Like, whenever we won the first, when we won the World Series
Yeah, I was outside.
in like 2015,
I was outside.
I saw, you know how the hood do, bro. I seen them taking the free flags from the news station, go down 3 blocks and selling them. I was like,
Putting
bro,
them on their stand on the quarter.
I'm like, if you can't figure out how to get some money for the World Cup, bro,
Man.
make some T-shirts by hand. Start now. Like, buy a parking lot for parking.
Yeah, that's
If you don't eat during the
That's
get
the-
you some
boy.
coolers and get all your nephews and sell bottles of water. Like, but you can get some money
you
during
can get
the
some
World
money.
Cup. So Kansas City,
They
like,
gonna be everywhere. Boy. That's gonna be the
Ain't
biggest.
seen it
It's gonna be
back,
millions of
yeah.
fucking people. It's gonna be
It's
millions.
gonna be
super
nice.
millions. Yeah.
what is that?
That's
Yeah,
it.
we hustles, nigga, hustles for
Yeah.
sure.
Make it happen.
Yeah, man.
Everybody need to be promoting and pushing everything when the whole country's down here, because they gonna take all that shit back out there with
That's
them.
the whole
Yeah,
thing, bro.
that's what you want.
Being from here and watching, like, bro, I remember downtown was just homeless people in abandoned buildings.
Man.
You wasn't about to
In the
be
Greyhound.
downtown and
Big banks,
the old Chapmans.
big banks. That's about it. Federal banks.
Bro. So to been a Chiefs fan when the Chiefs was not good, to really being
To go through the
Kansas,
hurt, it was
yeah.
hurtful.
like we keep getting close, bro. So
Hurtful.
and then always repping the Kansas City music for years and years and years, telling everybody, nah, we the best. We got the coldest starters. We got before people knew. And now the world love us.
Yeah.
Everybody it's trendy to be a Kansas City fan.
They love the haters too, though.
They still
at
be
the
hating.
same
Yeah.
time.
They love it.
Hey man, that come with it. And you know what? It's like I don't even think it's real. Like, it can't phase us because we know what it's like to really be an underdog for so long. Like, I don't even be paying attention.
50 years, nigga, without a champion, without a championship in the modern era was terrible, dog. Well, we wasn't alive for half of that shit, and then I was thinking I might die and not even see another Super Bowl ring. Shit. We got what 4?
If we win again, like you think everybody's gonna retire? Like what do you do after you make history? But it's not just making history; it's making history after being like the most underdog of underdogs.
I ain't gonna lie, the type of team that we got, if we do it, we're gonna try to do it again. We're gonna
Kelsey definitely stopping and going to.
We're gonna try to suppress that history. Like one more now. If somebody else want to try it, now you got to do that.
But I mean,
I think
three-peat is the first team in the NFL history.
So if we do 4,
Kelsey already doing.
So if we do 4,
how many rings Tom Brady got?
Kelsey got 3.
Tom Brady, he got
Tom Brady got 7.
7. Yep.
So either way it go, we gotta get 7 of those things.
Mm-hmm. We got
but if he do the first 3-peat,
that's what I'm saying. That feels like
going to catapult him.
But 3-peat, that's the NFL
achievement. Like that's NFL achievement,
bro. But you got to listen. Pat doing so much more than what Tom Brady did when he first came in.
But people ain't trying to hear that until his time is done.
Patrick
then they
Mahomes,
gonna go back and say,
I don't know what
they
the
not
hell
saying
you
it now.
doing. But dog, stop. Go back to the old Pat.
Pat.
This season, I
Hey
don't
man,
know what
don't.
he got
Hey,
going on.
relax.
so
bro.
it ain't even that.
I ain't sweating
So
shit.
he
bro.
got new people. He trying to he still got to adapt to everything. New shit.
sweating
Get it
bro.
worked out.
Relax.
You know what
Relax.
it is.
Relax.
We still winning games.
I'm excited. We undefeated. We are. This is what a phenomenal time.
Our defense is
Can't
some
say-
fucking dogs.
Because the Royals going crazy too. Shout out to the Royals.
Royals just won tonight, so we advanced to the ALDS.
We going crazy.
Feel?
That's all good.
Every dog has its day.
But parlay, Mahomes been selling my parlays. You hold down for real. I'm trying to tell you.
Travis Kelce been selling fucking parlays. Travis Kelce, get your fucking head out the ass and get in the fucking game. I don't know what the fuck is going on. This nigga ain't got more than 50 fucking yards.
Niggas just need to call me when before they
nigga no fucking touchdowns or none of that.
Before
Like,
y'all
come
make
on,
a parlay,
man.
just call me because I be sensing what they be doing, dog.
I'm under on all Kelce. Under.
Oh God, I'm on that. But Mahomes ran back the last minute, sold me for 2 bands. You owe down for that. I need that.
I don't ever think about that part of like being an athlete. Like if you're an athlete, you really low key probably can't talk to nobody. You got to keep it like in the house because like really think about how much money niggas lose on you sometimes.
It's a different world now.
Catch that nigga outside like bitch ass nigga.
You told me yesterday you was gonna go crazy.
You was gonna fall out, nigga. You said you was gonna fall out.
What you got in there wallet?
Hold on, bro. We talked about this last night. He in there going crazy.
You said you was gonna make sure you got a touchdown.
I was gonna be able to move out and everything.
I was gonna be able to move out. $3 was about to get me paid.
I know it's some stories out there about that type shit. It got
Man, hell yeah, some stories. I be seeing shit where motherfuckers be having everything green. Then one red. Nigga then came up 2 yards short. Like, damn, 2 yards?
Bro, that's how he did me.
2 yards?
Bro, the last 54 seconds, he ran back all them yards.
And it be
to take a knee. Like,
it be the sad part because you didn't gave the nigga the light bet too. Like, okay, just 25 yards. Let me give him the light bet. He didn't came short 23. Everything else hit. If he would have won $100,000 on $5,
bro, that shit crazy. All I needed was 18. This nigga ran. He made it all the way to 25. The more back to 17.
So that $5, the more picks. If you got just hella crazy picks, like nigga, this shit probably won't happen, but it be happening.
It was a $3 bet.
Then it be like, okay, damn.
Hey man, y'all gotta think, man.
I be seeing some bets that some niggas be playing and they be posting it.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. Them motherfuckers, well,
they betting a band for a $200,000 payout and shit type shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah, now them niggas only got to do like 4 picks.
Well,
they put in the band, put like 4 picks.
You fucking up, bro. Get it together.
Yeah. Now the money
it ain't right
The
now.
money's gonna come. That's betting. you know, it's a risk. It's 50-50. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So you take your losses and try to get another win if that's what you want to do.
We gonna win everything, man. We gonna just put that in the air. We gonna keep winning. We gonna make history.
Speaking of, man, we trying to get that shit over here in Missouri, man. We trying to be sponsored and all that. We trying to get out of
Hey man, in November, vote yes.
Let us know.
Goddamn.
Let us know.
Vote yes on Amendment 2, dog.
Let us know. What?
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that
I probably won't.
you know it's a little. Remember that little spot I was talking about? I was talking about going to that one time. It's a little spot over here in the Duck of Kansas. Like I'm talking about, like you're not even in Kansas. You barely just over the lines. I be over there all the time. Why now? I'm starting to see people pop in and park and shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
As soon as them niggas park, they look at me, I look at them, niggas be like,
I did that last year.
Pull out that phone. Yeah, I know what you doing.
You right off 435 or state line.
Everybody, it's a whole community at that motherfucker.
Somebody's gonna start tailgating and shit.
Everybody picking shit.
Bro, that's hella fun. Hey, that's another way to get somebody in Kansas City. Make you a little setup right on state line for the gamblers, bro. You be killing it.
Yep.
That's funny.
The road quick trip. Right off the road, that must be jumping.
I ain't gonna lie, I was talking to a dispensary owner, well, he a co-owner, but he was talking about how he put a dispensary over there on Southwest Boulevard because it's the closest to Kansas.
Hell yeah, that's right off that.
Oh yeah, right off
7th
that
loop. Yeah, it's right off the loop.
He said, he said I did that just for that nigga because them niggas in Kansas they looking for a dispensary quick. They can't get no weed,
bro. The town that
so they coming right there. He said his shit been booming since he started.
All right, back to my boy Irv.
Yeah. We got Irv in the small.
You do a lot of traveling. They say you lived in Hollywood.
Yeah, I stayed in Hollywood after touring like 2012. We played out on Sunset, and after I kind of just was out there kicking, I was like, I could get out here and do some stuff, you know. Yeah. So I moved out there. Shout out to the homie Dane from Funk Volume. He was really one of the main reasons I moved out there. The homies from TDE, just kind of building with them. At that time, I just said I might as well just be out here so I could pull up on y'all and chop it up. So I stayed out there for like 5 years, kept touring.
That was a good run.
Yeah. And it got to that age of like 26, where you start looking around, you start thinking, all right, I want to buy a house now. I started looking at them house prices in California.
It's different.
I said, 100,000 gonna give me a 1 bed, 1 bath? This is crazy. With no yard? I'm gonna go home. So I went home. I came home and started looking at real estate here, bro. And I got my first crib for 20 grand.
Straight out. Yeah.
Like that's that. But this is like before the hype. Now, good luck.
Spiked off.
Good luck. You know what I'm saying? But still, we still got much better real estate prices in Kansas City than in Cali. And then I kind of learned too in KC, the overhead, everything, like even getting like permits and licensing to shoot, it's a little different now, but still it's easier to do it here than it is in Cali. That's why you had ASAP Rocky come here and shoot his video. That's why you got a lot of people coming to KC to shoot because it's easier it's less red tape and the overhead is cheap. So we really winning on so many levels, bro. Like for the artists, for the creators, for everything. Because if you don't do it, if you don't come here and set up in your backyard, somebody gonna come from Portland, they're gonna come from Seattle, they're gonna coming from everywhere.
They gonna make your backyard theirs and shit.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's crazy because you grew up here the whole time. It was right in front of you. Look at the West Bottoms.
Yeah.
The West Bottoms just 5 years ago, you could have got damn near anything down there for nothing. And now you see where it is.
It's real.
That's real. They investing the hell out of down there.
They making them in the whole districts and all that stuff. So the key is, bro, like it's not too late though for sure. It's like look around, look at what we got access to, look at grandma's house, look at your great aunt's house, and like you know what I'm saying. Like we got to keep that stuff. Like Quindaro is a whole thing. I be looking at Quindaro like what's.
I be riding through some of them neighborhoods. Neighborhoods back in the day when niggas just be like, nigga, don't go through there, nigga. That shit dangerous as fuck. You don't go down there. I ride through that motherfucker today. White lady riding a bike.
Walking the little
she
dog.
Walking the dogs. Bike lanes, both sides of the streets.
I'm gonna tell you when I know. Here's how country it is. Like people don't like to call Kansas City country, but look, like if you go anywhere, you know we really are country.
Yeah, for sure.
Our ethics, like bro. our morals and values is like, I'm gonna work this job at 4.
I don't know how niggas don't know that.
I'm gonna go to church on Sunday. I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna have a bunch of kids. Like, nigga, that's country. Like, what's funny, when we got a bus stop on 29th and State Avenue, I was like, oh, that's crazy. And I laughed because I was like, why am I like impressed by a bus stop? And it's like, but nah, bro, like that's how slow it was. True. And then I'll never forget, bro, because you gotta keep in mind on State Avenue, bro, 29th is like the heart of Wyandotte. So I done seen everything there, bro. Like everything. You see the crackhead walking backwards down the street with no shirt. You see everything.
Would you say in comparison, State Avenue is like Prospect in Kansas City, Missouri?
Ain't nothing like Prospect. Prospect.
One of a kind.
No. There's one step up is Independence Ave. Independence Avenue is like, am I in a third world country on this movie? Like,
the Ave got a little bit of every goddamn thing.
That's when you go to the next level. But State Ave, different. I say State Ave is the heart of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't say it in like it's the trenches way, but it's just, if it's action is going on, you're gonna see it on State Avenue. So I remember the first day I seen like this 19, 20-year-old white girl with like her athletic stuff on and a tiny little dog jogging down State Avenue. I said, damn, the city has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like it happens so fast. So yeah, man. But shout out to everybody that's paying attention and that's like, you know, making sure they a piece of this thing that's happening in the city. Mm-hmm. Like, now is the time to push your line harder than you ever did, because you never know who you sitting next to at the restaurant. He might be an exec from ESPN. It might, because they are all here now all the time,
moving around, and they dropping in randomly now.
They at all the clubs. They trying to figure out who.
They're not telling nobody. They're just dropping in.
That's how it's going now. Yep. So just make sure you putting yourself in position. Like I said earlier, bro, miracles happen when you put yourself in alignment with a miracle. Mm-hmm. Like motion happen when you put yourself in alignment with some motion to take place. So just make sure whatever your bag is being, stay in that bag and go harder than ever. And somebody will find you. Somebody be, oh, we need somebody to shoot this such and such for Hallmark. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they doing a Chiefs movie. Yeah, there's a Chiefs love story that's about to be on the Hallmark channel. Like, you never know. You just get in where you fit in.
Hey, isn't Hallmark, they base here, ain't
mm-hmm.
they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We got that and something else that's based in Kansas City. I forgot what the fuck.
There's actually a few things.
I feel like, is Levi's here? It's a gene company. I feel like it's here.
I think it is.
Zoom, the Zoom headquarters, like through the whole pandemic, Kansas City or Overland Park. That's crazy.
For real though. Like they getting some shit down here though. For real, like it's a meta building down here too, but it ain't like the main headquarters. But it's a meta building down here too.
Yeah, it's just
shit
about
going crazy, man.
Going outside and getting in the mix. You never know, man. Yeah. You never know.
You gotta be careful outside here too.
You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful everywhere.
I know more now. Now it's like just if you in the spot where we used to call the hood, you actually cool.
Now you safe as hell.
If you go outside, the spots we used to call outside the suburbs, that's where the niggas is at now.
Oh man, shit! You hear gunshots.
It didn't flip.
Night outside.
You go in the hood, you good.
Shit, outside.
Hey, you know, I've always thought that was crazy how it would be like you grew up in the hood, and then your objective was to go to like Johnson County.
Mm-hmm.
We go to Johnson County, and they looking like, damn, what's going on with the neighborhood? And they be like, well, I heard there's some cheap real estate on Quindaro.
Switch quick. Now that is real fast.
So it's like, damn, now we all I don't know. It's too deep for me to figure out.
They gentrifying the shit out the hood now down here. Yeah,
I think that's already ran its course.
You gotta love what
there's not too many spots that you'll see really fucked up.
We gotta learn how to
my
love.
Grandma
There's still some fucked up spots, but that's
my grandma house like the only house that ain't been renovated on that block now. Shit.
Ranky dink ass
Hell
town.
no.
Now
that's
when they come,
cool.
we can actually show them something. Like, it ain't that little town no more.
Yeah.
I mean, we still that little thing.
Shit, they got
out of town, but we doing big things.
When we used to go out of town, they used to be like, "What y'all be riding horses and shit out there?" Like
we
niggas do be on that.
We do.
But I'm saying like we got cars,
we got Tesla trucks and shit too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on,
you didn't
bro.
talk to a lot of people. They always hit you with the, y'all got that damn accent.
Bro, we was out in the fucking country.
Yes.
We was in Puerto Rico.
Accent, we don't,
and we talking to each other. We saying y'all this, whatever.
Y'all is what fuck them up.
y'all, yeah.
Y'all is what get them.
They said, where the fuck are y'all from? I was like,
well, no, you guys, you all. Like, I got on the elevator. This when I realized we was country. So everybody always teased me and shit because I'm just like, I couldn't wrap my mind around it. I was like, y'all so damn my cousins from Florida call us country.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
like,
That's
y'all
what
don't even speak English.
I be like, what?
they be like, y'all are over there.
Yeah, y'all be.
So I'm like, I didn't get it right. So I moved to LA, and bro, the first like month of me being out there, everybody's like, "What did you say?" What? I'm like, shit. So what happens is you develop an LA accent where you speak like this. You know, everything is very articulate, clear.
That's that valley shit, right?
Yeah,
there.
right. And it because you know being us from Kent, it sounded a little like, you know what I'm saying. But that's just how they talk out there, right?
Yeah.
I got on this elevator. These two girls was on there, and I said, "How y'all doing?" And they was like, "Y'all, where are you from?" Like,
they knew you were from here instantly. Like, y'all, nigga.
So we country, man. The whole thing is you just gotta own that shit. Cause here's the other thing
Just
too.
gotta own it.
This country music shit, bro. Why has the biggest country music artist not come from Kansas or Missouri?
It's real.
Like, we gotta quit trying to
That is
be
real.
everybody else and really, like, bro, your grandpa rode horses and grow crops and got a farm on Leavenworth Road.
Don't
Like,
sing about
own
that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like
we
everybody
talking
wanna
about
try
Prospect.
to
You see niggas riding down Prospect on a horse.
That's
Yeah,
my
literally,
whole
that's
thing.
real shit.
Everybody want to try to compete like, oh, we could be popping like LA, we could be popping like New York or Atlanta. We're not none of them.
Those is
We
big
the
ass.
Bible Belt. We the heart of America.
And then when they go there, they be like,
Thanks,
"Oh, it was
nigga.
dirty. It was this and that."
Yeah, bro.
Be ready to come back home.
Exactly.
We gotta
That be the
start
thing.
being proud of what
love
we got.
Also, the
country
thing I
out
peep
of
too,
town.
when motherfuckers move out of town, no matter where the fuck it's at, they
come
coming back.
They come back. I left. I came back. I left. I came back. I know so many people who left. Come.
Yeah, it's just something about it.
Yeah.
It ain't
Gotta hate
nowhere
to
like
love
us,
it.
bro. We're very unique,
Yes.
and then a lot of the stuff I hear people complain about in Kansas City really boil down to like, you got to expand where you go, bro. It's places all through the city. We got a lot of culture in this city, and if you keep going the same places and you don't like, why you keep going? Like,
Right.
go try a new spot, go try a new scene. Like, it's a lot of offerings in Kansas City. So if you're not having fun, that's on you.
It's true.
It just be some niggas that be like, man, that's far as hell.
Which is crazy.
That's out the way, bro. I ain't about to, that's you.
I ain't gonna lie.
You out the way.
Sometimes I used to be on that shit heavy because I didn't go out of town. As soon as I went out of town, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm tripping."
And the traffic ain't
I'm
nowhere near as
tripping. I said, "Boy, I'm great. I'm so fucking grateful."
We really go to is
Nigga, I'm so grateful that I can go from here to the Legends in 30 minutes instead of an hour and a half.
Yeah, bro.
With hella
I'm about to
traffic.
say without traffic is an hour and a half. With
listen.
traffic, boy.
In Edisto, South Carolina,
Lanes. We ain't even got all what they
no
got out there.
hospital.
I be trying to figure out, like,
You
how
get
the
hurt.
fuck y'all got all this traffic with all these fucking lanes?
all these
Charleston
fucking
is
lanes,
about
y'all
2
got
hours.
This would never happen in Kansas. We would be zooming.
You said there's no hospital in the city?
No hospital in Edisto, but so that means you
Damn.
probably destined. It's gonna be a long ass
You
time.
outta there.
Charleston is 45 minutes. Charleston 45 minutes from the island,
So I
That
feel like
means-
we got a good
That
balance.
means
and
you
then the
really
hospital like an hour.
When you out there, you
45
really
it's like
better
an hour.
Be safe. Conflict
think right
resolution.
when you funky with a nigga. Like,
Y'all better get along out
choose
there.
your beats real wisely.
No clinics, nothing, bro. Just
They got hospitals in Puerto Rico. I'm sorry for y'all.
That's crazy.
yeah, bro. In South Carolina, really
Going
the
home,
trenches.
home.
That's the trenches for real. On that island, it's really the trenches.
That shit, wow.
Like 3 police cars, nigga, and they monitor the
Out of
whole
town,
shit.
nigga. You want to kick it? You didn't book the Airbnb in the little hotspot, thinking that's really the hotspot. Whole time, all the clubs are away. You like, damn, how the fuck? I thought the shit. Nah, niggas all the way over there.
I loved out there on the island. Everything everywhere. Like, nigga, you had fucking a bar. You could just go down the beach and shit right there. It's like bars on the beach. That shit was dope.
We need to take a vacation, man. Most hated vacation.
Y'all ain't ready for all that.
That's what we need.
You old niggas gonna need naps and some more shit.
You young niggas.
Vacation do change though.
You young niggas. Yeah, we gonna even be close by a hospital with you.
Like a doctor with us, fucking with y'all.
Y'all niggas gonna need Apple tags.
This ain't even the joke. It's the sad part about it.
Put Apple tags.
You gotta put Apple tags on every one of y'all shoes.
This nigga
Put them in your shoes or something.
Brody might come out of his shoes.
You gotta put it on. Put it on your neck, nigga.
I don't know.
Hey, vacation really do change when you get older. I fuck with the flow now, bro. Like, here's me and my travel group, bro. We might bring a little bit of shrooms or some
Travel
shit.
group. That sounded adult as
And that's
fuck.
what's tricky. That's
Travel
what's tricky.
group.
By the time you get your like early 30s, mid 30s, you kind of look around and be like, okay,
This who gonna really go?
who gonna really pop out? Yeah. And then it's like, ain't no, just the dynamic work.
This nigga still ain't got a job yet.
That's when you start figuring shit out. Like that nigga real good with the rental discounts and shit.
That's what happened. I'm the Airbnb guy. That's it. Like I picked the spot, and then you got somebody else. Go, all right, I'm gonna do the food list. Like I'm gonna do this. Bro, it's cool as hell. Like it's perfect. Yeah,
it work out.
I used to be
work on the itinerary in the town and shit.
Well, and you got your like, I know this the turn up go out crew, and it's the I'm gonna stay home. We're gonna find something to watch at the Airbnb crew.
Yeah.
And it's
if
just
you
cool.
get a baller ass Airbnb, you can turn it up still outside.
Yeah, that shit cool. When we was young though, niggas is in that Motel 6, six niggas in one room and shit. We really just go in the club, so it don't even matter. We just go.
We outside all night. We don't want to go back to this motherfucker.
I don't even want to be in this motherfucker.
You finding something to do.
Nah, you was out all night because you was not trying to touch. You were trying to be in that room.
Back. All night.
We gonna be the niggas at the Airbnb trying to find something to do. They gonna be out kicking and shit. Like then we gonna stay here and play some dominoes.
I fuck with the B&Bs, bro. I can't lie.
I'm
the right ones. Yeah,
the right one. It gotta be the ones though.
With all the shit in it, like
shit in it, yeah.
Like you can play hot, motherfucking air hockey
pool tables and all that.
Something I can at least do that I can't do at home.
These young niggas like, man, what the fuck y'all down here doing? Playing air hockey and shit.
Yep.
Cool.
Out of town.
It's a Miss Pac-Man machine and shit over there in the corner.
Taking pictures and shit.
I think when you get older, it don't even be about like hella sight. You gonna do all that, but it's really the peace of mind. Ain't nobody blowing my line up. I ain't got.
That's real.
I'm not getting my name called every 2 seconds by no kid. It's like
that's real.
And then for me, it take like a day to decompress before I'm like, okay, now I can go out. Like my brain gotta turn off and quit trying to work and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You gotta realize like, all right, I'm really somewhere else.
It's okay. I can chill. Like
it's been a minute since I did that. It was when I first went to Detroit. That first night, I didn't heard so much about Detroit.
I'm about to say it's hard to relax in Detroit.
I'm up.
It's so cold.
As soon as the nigga landed, it was dropped the bags. We was outside. Like I ain't even hit the room yet.
Fuck this! I'm about to be outside real quick.
It was crazy.
They was sitting in the car like, yeah, bro, I ain't even been in my room yet.
I told you. I'm here. I'm safe. About to start moving around this motherfucker.
Detroit. Shout out to Detroit, man. I got to play the shelter out there, and that was dope as hell. Like they shot part of 8 Mile at the shelter.
Yeah.
And King Gordy came out, and Trick came out on the bus.
Nah, man, you gonna see Trick.
The dispensaries and shit right across from all that shit now. They got that shit lined all up.
I remember that era of niggas telling you got to check in and all the check in shit. I remember I seen Trick come on the bus. I was like, are we good to be here? Like we. Are we impressed or are we?
Hey, when it come to Detroit, bro.
Detroit, boy.
Did y'all niggas pay the dues? Like, we straight.
But you know, Detroit, they did the same shit when I was talking. That same little nigga. Country's here. Where the fuck you from? I told niggas Kansas City. As soon as I said Kansas City, all love. Hella love.
They hit you with a dog.
Hella love.
These old ladies in Indianapolis told me I was country. I opened the door for them and everything. That was
Indiana
the first
country
thing.
than
She
a
was like,
motherfucker.
That is, and you know, I think we are more gentlemanly in the Midwest. Cause it be so y'all ever do like little regular shit for a woman and they act so much about it, kind of like, damn, you been kind of heathens you deal with. Like you hold the door and they just
for real. That shit
like,
be fucking me up too. I be like,
it's regular. Like you supposed to do that, but apparently not. Shit, it might be wild out there.
yeah, she was like, this is crazy. People here don't do that. And I was like, yeah, that's crazy. She was like, we was going into a Popeyes. It was the first Popeyes they had in Indianapolis. And so I went in there and she was like, have you had this? I'm like, yeah, I've been there and had this.
Have you had Popeyes?
Yeah, Popeyes chicken.
Nigger? That's what she was.
That nigga child.
It was an old black lady.
Oh, I know you had this. Damn.
It was an old black lady for one. Let's not get racist here.
The way this story was playing in his head was completely different.
Right. I'm thinking Indiana, nigga.
No, Indianapolis though. Like I don't.
I think that's more
you
black.
gotta, if she think I'm country, why would you even think a white lady out of the gate? Like in Indianapolis.
That's what I'm saying. Like even in Popeyes, it's my shit.
Yeah, you in here too.
Yeah, it's my shit. What you mean?
Have I had this before? You know what I'm saying? So I was surprised she didn't have it.
She might have thought you was white then. Fuck
Nah.
it.
I said I've been done had it, and that whole conversation just escalated. She said, "What the
My bad,
What
bro.
does been done mean?"
She know what Ben done. Oh, Finna. That's the other one too. Finna be throwing people off.
Yeah,
Like,
Finna.
you ain't heard of Finna?
Yeah.
And Hella, I think Hella's interesting because Hella's low key like Bay slang, but it's also Kansas City slang.
Yeah, we do say hella a lot.
Hellas.
So when we say Hellas, they be
And
like,
Boosie, you can't say Boosie out of town. They don't understand it.
They don't understand
What the
that
fuck you
about
mean that's Boosie, bro?
What we don't know about Boosie?
yeah, that's another Bay connection because I think they boost. They do
E40
Boosie.
said that shit back in the
Yeah.
But Boosie means something different out there, don't it?
It's about the same shit. When they say you being Boosie, they saying
Okay.
it's like
you being fraudulent.
no, they say like you stunting though. Like they'll say like
that's what. Yeah,
You remember Fetty?
Fetty. I fuck with Fetty, bro.
Fetty, yeah.
Let's bring Fetty back.
I still fuck
You
with
know
Fetty.
about Fetty?
Man, that shit fatty.
How old is you?
But that's little bro though, so he was around everything.
Yeah, okay, Fetty.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas, them shoes is fatty, nigga.
For real.
But in other places, fatty is money. So it's like,
Yeah.
I fuck with fatty though.
Yeah.
Be about your fatty, man.
I think that the youth now they not getting the full like experience of slang. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got TikTok, they all say the same shit because they all it's like robots. They all like got the same slang because they all watching the same style, the same everything. When back in the day, I remember when I went to St. Louis, bro. Niggas didn't have dreads until I saw St. Louis, and I was like, everybody had locks. So I came back and got locks, right?
They called them mop heads back then.
Yeah. And I was like, either you was super like esoteric stones and you know all that type shit.
Yeah.
If you had locks, or you was Jamaican, and you know that was before. Like now, whatever style is popping, within a week of it being created, the whole world see the style. So now everybody on the same shit.
Yeah.
I kind of miss like gatekeeping different culture in different cities, low
Because
key.
this POV shit is pissing me off.
POV?
Point of view?
Yes, like
That shit been around for.
but I'm saying like
But they be going. A lot of shit been
blowing
around
it
for
out.
a
Yeah,
minute,
they
but
blowing it
that's
out
an
of
acronym.
proportion now. Like, come on, bro.
That's something that's been that POV been around, nigga, for a long
What
time.
is
Even
it?
authors
What is
You know the
use that shit.
acronym. Point of view.
I'm saying like, what is it? What is the
It's
trend?
like exactly.
Just show. I guess it's the same shit as just
it
showing
really
what the
makes
fuck
no
you doing
sense.
for real. Just
I don't get. Here's the shit I don't get is the give me my money shit.
Oh my
That
god!
I didn't get
I
that
just
shit.
made a
Somebody
post
did
about
that.
this
Somebody,
shit the other
some
day.
kids did that shit to me. I didn't even know.
And that's what I realized. I was dropping my daughter off at school. This little boy walked out and said, "Give me my money." And I was like, "Oh, these little dudes is on TikTok too." So to them, it's like little funny shit. Like we used to play this game when we was little. It was stupid. Like not when we was little. We was teenagers doing this stupid shit.
Yeah.
We pick one person in the circle. We all be smoking, and everybody appointed think like you about to cry. It was like a fucking mental abuse. I don't know what the fuck. But it was funny because it's like, nigga, how tough is you, nigga? And I don't know why, when everybody points at one nigga and telling me about to cry, think like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I ain't about to cry. Oh, now I get mad. He about to cry.
Yep.
And niggas will cry. And it's like, why the fuck is we doing that? But it's like little childish ass game. So if we had TikTok back then, we probably would have been doing some goofy shit like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think our shit would have been more trendy.
No, I
for
found
sure.
out where the
We was more brutal.
The original shit came from because I ran it on Facebook like this. Give me my money shit is getting on my fucking nerves. it only, and that's what I'm saying.
So you had to look it up and shit?
No, I went on a rant, and then a chick got on here. This is the original video.
Okay.
So I seen the original video. It was a dude playing basketball.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen it. Yeah.
And he beat him, and he was like, "Just give me my money." So now they just took it and made it something totally different.
And the internet is crazy like that now.
Yeah.
Something that's totally.
It has nothing to do with what the
They'll
fuck
take
they
a
got
little
going
part
on.
from that, turn it up. Because
The
if he said
more-
it a certain type of way, which I'm guessing he said it like,
Yeah.
"Give me my money."
Yeah.
Boom.
The more
That's all
it don't
takes.
make sense,
Just
I
like-
realize the more it don't make sense, the more random it is, the more funny it is to like Gen Z.
The more it blows up.
Yeah, just like that hot.
But even on top of that,
you know
even
what I'm
how more organic and off, like you probably didn't play in the whole video, but the whole video that's playing ain't shit. It's this little part that's in there that wasn't even playing. Everybody gonna blow that up. Just like a song now. You done made this whole song, put your heart into this shit, but the little part that you said in the front, the bullshit, that's what they
Everybody
like.
going off.
Have you seen Steve Lacy at his concerts? Steve Lacy now, he does this record that blew up on TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they only know the certain part. So the nigga will get to that part of the song and then speed it up real fast and then keep going to the rest of the song. Like y'all only know this shit like so.
Yeah.
It's
Ain't
funny.
nobody seen to that part. Come on.
It's funny to watch. It's funny to watch like the old school and the artists kind of like battle this shit. Like it's weird right now. It's fun.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's like culture clash. Everything is kind of for everybody, and we just
Well, it's Gen Z versus millennials like a motherfucker right now. That's what it
you
is.
feel like it's versus.
Generational.
I don't think it's versus.
I don't think it's
Think it's verse?
I think they trying to not push us out, but let us know like what the fuck y'all had going on. Ain't it?
I feel like they. I just
What we had going on.
They
really
movement
worked.
big as fuck right now, nigga. Gen Z.
I mean, think
going
about it though.
crazy.
When we was coming up,
They
as the
only
young
going
niggas,
crazy because
wasn't
like,
we like, nigga, man, we ain't doing that old shit no more. We ain't on
but
that
we
shit,
had-
but
Nah, that old
We
school
gon-
music hit different.
yeah, I'm
for
about to
us
say
when
we had a
was
lot of.
kids,
It's
bro.
like we had a lot more OGs and like big homies. and shit.
we always respected what
That's
they
what I'm
did.
saying. I
But we
feel
always
like-
said we gonna tweak it and do it this way. We gonna take what you did and kind of do this.
Shit, I
Take
incorporated
what you
some of
did,
that old
do
school
that.
shit. You
That's what you
incorporate
do.
some of that old
That's what
school
I'm saying.
shit into
Take what
your
you
new
did.
life.
I'm gonna do
Yeah.
this.
Do you not understand how bad they are? You remember we had the young dudes on here. They didn't know that was P Diddy's song that they sampled.
Yeah.
See, that is
That
crazy.
is crazy.
But did we do a bad
That's what I'm
job?
saying.
Though? That's my thing.
That's
Did we
the type
fuck
of
up?
You know,
shit I like,
when
what?
niggas be
That's
making,
who?
I
That's
peep
who?
when we
That's
was making
who?
jokes talking about take that. Niggas didn't even know what we was talking about.
Yeah.
But did we fail them? That's my thing. Is like when they don't be knowing certain shit, is it because we didn't fulfill the big brother uncle role of like making sure, hey, little nigga, this is ludicrous.
So
chicken
when I
and
say
beer.
that,
this is
so
like
when
word of mouth.
so look,
Right.
when I talk to other young niggas, I be like, hell yeah, somebody fucked up in that because my little brother know everything.
right.
This is my little brother. So when niggas do say some old shit, he can actually be like, oh yeah, I remember them times my brother was doing this.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
might not have been doing nothing, but he be like, I remember my brother was doing that. I heard it all.
I feel like a lot of. I
So
feel like
that
a lot
influence
of.
play a big part.
It gotta be the internet, bro. I think that's what it boiled down to. The internet kind of shifted this like communal, like
Then
passing
again,
down
though,
the knowledge.
they was only what 19, 17. We didn't get a chance to get a hold of them, so it's the ones under them, under us. They just said fuck them, and that's how they really feel for real about everybody. They just fuck them.
I think they realize also though, like a lot of the shit we believe, like we still a portion of our generation still believes in the American dream.
Yeah.
They generation saw everything exactly how it was. They got access to so much information. So it's a lot of shit our OGs might have told us that was complete bullshit, but we bought it because we didn't get to
Yeah, like the
look
shit
up
in
the
school
facts.
was not the
But
real
that-
shit
The reason I feel like
at all.
we took it and then we ran with it halfway was because like we actually seen everything evolve, like technology.
We seen everything.
Like we watched
We the generation
big
that
ass
seen
stupid phone
everything.
Before
turn into
social
this
media
and do with everything. Like
era was.
we had that
How old are you?
bullshit.
How old are you? Irv?
I'm 36.
We in that generation. We seen
Same generation.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Same,
we
yeah.
watched all that shit. We watched the
Well, nigga, we seen the internet.
Nintendo 64.
It used to come on a disc.
Yeah.
Literally.
Internet
On a
used
disc.
to get mailed.
Yes,
to
on
your
a
house.
You used to get it on a disc.
Yeah,
We
you
all
had
your
running
shit
about
up
fucking-
on your shit.
Yo, your shit'll be like,
Damn fucking right.
We went through that. They know what Southwest Bell was.
That dial-up, boy, that dial-up something.
They look at us like, bro, what the fuck y'all talking about?
That company don't exist no more, do it?
They don't. They
Yeah, we was talking about
It's niggas didn't know what the fuck we was talking about.
Yes, AT&T,
It's
right?
AT&T.
Yeah.
AT&T has always been Southwest and Bell.
So
That's who that
basically,
is.
you couldn't talk on the phone
And be on the internet.
Like,
No, hell
that
no.
shit crazy.
If a nigga called you,
Kids
if
don't
a nigga
know.
called you, that cut your whole shit out.
Nigga, I used to be in them Black Planet rooms, flaming niggas like
MySpace, Black Planet.
it used to be rap battle chats, and you go in there and you be writing your freestyles and shit. Like, see that's like it's like that barrier.
The chats was crazy.
MySpace,
back in the day.
MySpace was I feel like that was the first streaming platform for
That's
us
why we
locally
couldn't believe
back
all
then.
the shit.
That's
we
where I
seen
discovered
from the old
Drake.
heads.
I talked to fucking Teddy Riley on MySpace, bro.
Straight out.
That's what I'm saying. I was
DJ
talking.
Vlad.
That's what I'm saying. I was talking to some motherfuckers
Like,
on that
you can-
motherfucker.
It was real easy to connect with some motherfuckers on
Yeah,
MySpace.
bro.
I can't lie. If you was getting in the right lane, but MySpace, something about them niggas pages. If you had too much on your page, you fuck a nigga whole computer up. Your nigga page moving on.
Load
Like,
this
this nigga done did all this shit.
You got a
everything
little cartoon lowrider doing like this.
You got the song.
All these widgets and shit. Come on, bro.
Hey, the girls that had a little dolls and shit. Like, nah, it'd be hearts.
You like, man, hey, my computer don't even move that fast.
Hey,
Nigga done did too much on this.
But you know what? But you know where it started though?
That's how he
That was Black Planet first. That was Black Planet
You done
first.
had social media on your shit. You wouldn't shit on my
That was Black Planet first though. They started that shit.
MySpace had the music
MySpace did
first.
that shit going crazy.
Yeah, MySpace had the background music
MySpace
first.
We started. What's crazy? We
You
learned how
can
to code.
fully cut.
We knew 0001 was black, and then you 0045.
I was just about. You could fully code your entire page. It wasn't nothing on that page that you could not do.
And that shit was genius 'cause we knew how to do it.
Nigga, as soon as a nigga come on your page,
That's why
your
I'm
whole
saying,
mouse
we got
changed. You
computers
looking at your mouse like, what the fuck is this? The whole mouse changed on that motherfucker.
He was in the Matrix, nigga. Like, damn.
Listen,
That motherfucker Bluetooth.
we literally was making our own fucking website.
We was doing. That's what we was really doing.
We was
Our
making
own
fucking
website.
website.
Yeah,
That was
with
the
our own
hardest shit.
music.
That was the hardest shit.
When I meme, y'all
music.
remember I meme
The
music?
music. I got a lot of music that was on there. I wish that would just come back somewhere.
Boy, that's because they collab with MySpace, and then when MySpace went down, so did I mean,
Yep.
I was pissed.
Crazy.
We
It
had
was just
albums on
enough-
that shit, boy.
It was just enough reach, but at the same time, it wasn't too much accessibility. I think now shit just too.
too accessible. Huh?
It's
too accessible.
And then here's the thing, bro. I feel like any fucking weenie can just say anything and feel like they that nigga. And I'm like, bro, it was a time where certain niggas had to shut up and nobody would listen to you because, like, fuck out of here. Who are you? Now everybody can just be, and that's good on one end, but on the other end, it's like, bro, you wind up with like
It's oversaturated
Bullshit,
with
yeah.
That's that Cat Williams shit.
Bullshit.
He said motherfuckers think they can say something and change history.
bro, it's crazy. And it's like we
Like,
need. I
you
feel
can
like
change
we
the
need a
moment.
little bit of a.
Yeah,
That's
but
it.
You're not changing what you done did, or nothing that didn't happen.
Well, you could buy verification. You know what I'm saying? It really changed to where what accolades it used to be. What
you had to get a certain amount
That
of
is
requirements.
you
to
had
get
to
there.
send us 5 publications of this tier that have published you.
to really.
Now we can verify you. Are you a published author? Now you could just pay $9.99. It's just like, bro, everything is just wide open. It's about just making money. It's like I don't even have to go try to do anything great.
Virality is poison right now.
You can really pay to be that nigga now.
You could be a dentist now.
You just pay.
I know people doing teeth. I said, bro, are you serious?
Nigga said doing teeth.
doing
Yeah,
teeth.
that's real.
Yeah.
That's
real.
wild, bro. You couldn't even read back in the day.
Speaking of all that, how was it when you really first started making revenue off something that you was doing?
It was dope, but it was early. It was like really early on because I was out the trunk with it.
Okay.
I done
Also,
sold-
it's a real hustle.
Yeah, I sold hella CDs out my trunk, bro. I would.
You was on the stay ab with it.
Yeah, I started off in here. Shout out to DJ Fresh. Shout out to DJ Rice.
Shout out.
Who else? Icy Rock. Shout out to all the OGs, bro, because they really like Rice and Fresh used to sneak me in the club. I just carry their crates in
Okay.
because I wasn't old enough to be in, like Californios back in the day and all that shit.
Yeah.
And they let me come in there, perform, play some of my shit. But that's how I started doing stuff around here, and then I would sell my CDs out my trunk around here. I'd be at every gas station, every club when it let out, selling CDs. And a lot of times it was kind of like oh, shout out to this little nigga doing this thing. Let me just give him a few dollars. And then they would listen and be like, damn, this nigga actually dope.
Yeah.
So eventually I just did that, and then I would go out of state with it. But I wouldn't have no money. I would have all my money tied up in all the CDs that I'm burnt from Micro Center.
Right.
So I'm like, nigga, we ain't got no gas. We don't sell these CDs. I had a homie with me, like, but we young and stupid and just hungry.
Yeah.
So we'll go out there, and then, all right, cool. We made enough to get to the next city. All right, cool. We made enough to get some. We're not going to eat McDonald's. We might go to Applebee's. And just kept doing that shit. Oh, shout out to Pittsburgh Filthy, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
shout out to Pittsburgh.
The ultimate hustler, dog.
He the only one in all my
around.
years of gritting and being on the road. Like, because mind you, bro, we in the Chevy Malibu and the Nissan Altima, sleeping in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, city to city. The only person I ever seen city to city right with me.
That nigga was going
to Pittsburgh.
He was moving, boy.
So, and again, that's another one of them things where it's like, bro, you can't pay to have that experience. You can't pay to have that kind of game and how to sell.
That's that grit.
Right.
That's,
and
that's
it's like, bro, you know how many times
mud.
niggas told you, nigga, I want that fucking CD, nigga, I rap too. Don't nobody care about this. And you gotta just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Or stop your homeboy from, nigga, we in A City, chill out, nigga, like, he drunk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
just be like, all right, yeah, it's cool.
but it's all those like experiences and like learning how to talk to people and intermingle and just learning. You can't buy that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I appreciate that whole era of and that taught me how to monetize. So yeah, you know.
So that street come up was definitely the first revenue. So how was it on the first revenue when it hit the online side or the streaming and all that? What was the first one that went big for you on streaming and all the platforms and all that?
As far as went big, I think
you got some shit.
Yeah, I think it was when I learned about registering everything through like Song Trust, Sound Exchange, like really doing that, and then forgetting about that shit, and then you just get this fat ass deposit out of nowhere, like, oh shit, nigga, what? Like
exactly without that.
So
that's I advise everybody to do that.
It's really making sure that every record you put out, you don't just put it out, but like you gotta. It's like 10 places you gotta make sure you do the paperwork for, in order for that record to make you some money. So now, you know, as opposed to like every month you get paid $12 on this record, it's like now you get 12 over here, you get 20 over here, you get 40 over here, you get 60 over here.
Make the most for that.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's like a lot of people, myself, like I didn't know. To me, early on, it was like I got the look. So now I can follow up with sell you a t-shirt, sell you a CD, and I can get booked. But whole time I'm missing out on like a lot of back end, you know what I'm saying? But as you go on in the game, you learn more. So that was really the thing that kind of opened my eyes to it can be sustainable. So yeah, it just showed me there's other ways of making money. Like I started selling CDs instead of weed. You know what I'm saying? I was right at that pivotal point in life as a young black man in the hood where it's like all the homies is doing this over here. I did a little bit of that, but at the same time, I could sell the CD for $5 or whatever. And, you know, I think it was something that saved me from a whole lot of bullshit because I was very passionate about it. And it kept me from, you know, getting in more compromising situations.
Sure,
yeah.
That's tough. What's up, man?
Very versatile. He got a bunch of songs, bunch of music. Was it in the beginning? Was the R&B always there too? Since you come from the choir and everything, or was it?
My first album is R&B. My first mixtape. It's called You Ain't Heard. It's like R&B. I'm singing over like Jamie Foxx instrumentals and like. You know.
So it's really R&B first, and then a little bit of rap mixed.
Yeah, I would rap on there. When the rap stuff really took off was whenever I started doing stuff with Tech. I started working with Tech heavy. His fans gravitated towards my rapping so heavy, they was just like, "Oh, give us some more of this."
And how did that connection happen? Because y'all got over 20 songs, so definitely the chemistry is there. But how did it even happen? How did it form?
With Tech, I met him at the old Chapman's back in the day.
Okay.
I had an investor.
That's a minute.
Yeah. R.I.P. Chuck Chapman.
Yeah, R.I.P. Chuck.
For real.
Yeah, good dude. Shout out to Rob Rebeck. Yeah. Rob Rebeck is one of my mentors. Taught me how to record, like how to get in the booth and stack, how to do everything. He taught me how to like also record myself. So I was working in there as a kid. I was like, 17. And to be in Chapman's, it took a certain budget. So it was kind of like I had one of my big bros put some bread behind me, and Tech and them seen us in the same studio as them and kind of looked over like, who these little niggas in here? Who these, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Cut Calhoun.
Shout out. Yeah.
I'm always gonna have a conversation and introduce myself. So I seen Cut go outside to smoke a cigarette, and I got the whole block with me. It's like 8 little niggas upstairs too. I go out there, start talking to Cut, introduce myself. He come in our session, listen to some shit. He like, damn, these little niggas is hard. So he go over to Tech session and be like, hey man, this little group of little dudes is like pretty dope. So from there, you know, they would just see me in the city selling CDs with my guys. Yeah. And then I start popping up at Tech shows, selling CDs at his shows. And at the time, it wasn't a lot of black people at Tech shows like that. So I stood out. You know what I'm saying? I'm front row, and I had my girl with me. So he remembered me and then kind of put 2 and 2 together. And shit, I went to Travis and told him I'm trying to learn how to run an indie label. So I kind of just interned. And I interned for Strange for a little bit and was putting up numbers for them. Selling CDs, and then one night Tech heard my music, and then he said, "Nigga, you ain't supposed to be selling CDs. Nigga, you supposed to be making music with us, nigga."
Straight up.
I said, "Well,
just
shit,
like some
nigga, let's make some music, nigga."
So really went into it the grind way though. Went into it the grind way.
The stairs, bro. Like, here's the thing: in the whole time, everybody's, hey, bro, I watched a million niggas ask to get signed and try to shoot they shot. That's why I understood. Like, I genuinely wanted to learn, how do I tour? How do I do my merch? And I'm like, we got the best point of reference right here in the city. Yeah. So I said, shit, let me pay my dues, you know what I mean? And I never pitched myself to do nothing with them. Never asked a nigga to get on nothing.
Everything was organic. That's how it's supposed to be sometimes.
And you got to offer value, bro. A lot of times in Kansas City, I feel like it'll go a long way if people find, how can I bring value to your situation?
Yeah.
Like, if it's a young dude watching this, like, oh yeah, I see the Most Hated podcast and I want to learn how to do it. Like, hit them up and be like, hey man, what do y'all need help with? Like, genuinely just sweat equity. Mm-hmm. How can I add value to your situation? I'm wanting to learn. And when people see you have a attitude of servitude, like where everybody can't be the chief all the time. You got to start emptying trash and icing the buses and shit like that. But again, the internet make it to where everybody feel like you supposed to go from 0 to 100 in a week. And you ain't got to pay no dues. You ain't got to get no game. You just got to come.
Right.
But, you know, that's how that shit came together, though. Just working, doing the work.
That's why that video that you did, that reel, when you was still working, but it's promoting that your new song that you put out, nigga, that's heavy.
That's
just showing that I can still do it. And
because if you look at the work I was doing my whole life, under cars with tires and shit, that's hard work.
Yeah, nigga.
So music,
real labor,
like rapping and singing, nigga, like this is light work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned how to sell from selling people tires and shit. So the music side, cool. It's just, you know, you got some spiritual stuff and it get weird. You know what I mean? But as long as you know what you stand on and you can't go for every little thing, like they dangle certain shit over your head and in your face, you can't jump at all that shit. Like, that's right. Sometimes you're not going to go to the party. You're not going to be invited to do certain shit because it goes against what you stand for. You got to be cool with turning that shit down and do your shit another way. It might take longer, but you can go to sleep at night.
That's real. Real shit. Most Hated, man. We got Most Hated Barty in this motherfucker. He just came up in this motherfucker.
So anything else everybody need to touch on? Or is y'all satisfied?
Man, this was a good ass interview, dog.
It's one of Kansas City legends for real.
Yeah, for real, man. We want to give you your flyers while you here, cause you know.
Appreciate it. Did a lot.
Niggas don't do that, bro. So I need motherfuckers that's watching this video. Make sure y'all go tap in to Irv Da PHENOM, and you know what I'm saying, all his projects and shit, man. Go Google him. I'll say Google because he got a. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get all the information.
He got a large catalog.
So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just Google this. You know what I'm saying? Catalog.
Google. Yeah, Big Lover out right now, man. That's what I'm pushing right now. My new album, Big Lover. It got the cosign from Timbaland.
I hear it on the radio every day.
Yeah,
I play the motherfucker damn near.
And shout out to the whole city that really made sure this record got an organic start, like the radio stations, the two-steppers, everybody. Shout out to Timbaland. He co-signed it like a week before the album came out, and then it charted. And when I say independent, I'm talking like, bro, I literally got my laptop, I got my bank account, and nigga, that's it. There's no other moving parts. And it's the people that share.
Shit, how did he get to play it? Did you send it in to him, or what happened with that?
On some random shit. Again, put yourself in alignment for a miracle.
Yeah.
So I was getting ready for a rehearsal, and I'm running late. I don't know why. I be just doing ADHD shit sometimes. And I seen he was like online playing people's shit. I said, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. And something just told me, nigga, send your shit in. Just because I like to test records. Yeah. So I could see like what response they get, so I know, all right, what do I put the market budget behind? And I just sent it in, and I'm not even thinking I'm gonna get
the record you sent in was the test record, because that's the banger.
Making Love, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to just test the record, and I'm like, I probably ain't gonna get to see it. I'm gonna have to leave before I get to see it. And bro, like 30 seconds after I submitted it, he was like, Irv Da PHENOM. And I said, what the fuck? All right, cool. So I looked, and I pressed record on my shit, like, all right, let me see his reaction. And he played it, he fucked with it. You know, y'all seen the response. Mm-hmm. And then he didn't just like say, oh, that's a dope record. He like kind of started talking about it a lot. Mm-hmm. Then the nigga said, Big Lover. I said, oh, nigga, you don't even know. You about to become a commercial, nigga. So he said, Big Lover, I like that. And I'm like, the album ain't even out. So he did that. And, you know, his people liked it. And, you know, he just showed it a lot of love. And being able to.
You definitely used that as promotion. That was a smart move.
Hell yeah, bro. I was like, $50, bro. You go to the club and buy yourself a drink and a DJ a drink, slip him a couple bucks to play your record. That's $50. Nigga, this is Timberland. And it was 4,000 something people in the fucking room.
Yeah, for real.
You don't see, the thing is, a lot of artists get like, they think certain shit beneath them. You know what I'm saying? And there's not many opportunities where you get a certain reach, because Facebook will limit your reach. Like all these platforms limit how many people can see your shit. I'm like, this is 4,000 potential fans. Mm-hmm. So
Timberland fans too, so you don't even know who the fuck in them.
You have no idea.
Yeah, that nigga got millions of followers. So yeah,
4,000 because there's been some big people in there. Like,
or yeah, people started reaching out after, you know, as this record continues to grow every day. It's just more people reaching out, and I'm just grateful for it. But it's off my album Big Lover. It's a love story, and I just told a love story, bro. I told a story that a lot of people might have been too cool to tell, or you know, they try to shy away from, and I just kept it a buck, and it was relatable to a lot of people, and it's been doing great.
That's what songwriting. Really that's what songwriting do. It make you listen.
Yeah,
for real. Yeah. That's hard.
The placement of your projects. How do you do it? How do you put it together?
The
like
sequencing.
Yeah. How do you?
Oh, it was bro. Like, okay, here's a story. I started this album just in love, and I'm like, niggas don't make albums about being in love no more with their woman, and I'm hella in love with my woman, so I'm in there making these records in love.
Right.
Halfway through the album, some bullshit happened, and
with
I'm
the
like,
love.
hell,
bullshit with the love happens.
Yeah, I'm still in love, but she fucking off, and I'm like, damn, and it's hurt me because I'm like, nigga, you know, niggas supposed to be on some P shit with you. In your 20s, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'm 30 something. I'm dead serious. I'm asking God for my wife. Yeah, that's how it go. It happened like that, and that's what you're supposed to do as a man.
Yeah.
But our society telling us how you supposed to move. All this weirdo shit, all these fucking podcasts and relationships, and niggas acting like they don't like women, and women acting like they don't like me, and all that weird shit. I'm not on that. So I was at a crossroads. I was like, damn, Jazz, do I throw this whole fucking album away? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking I was about to make this album full of love songs. And I feel like God used that opportunity to show me, all right, you want to talk about love, huh? Well, nigga, let's do it.
Oh, yeah, one of the best people to bring the love out of that music is Jazz, too. For sure.
Yeah, bro. So, the situations as they unfolded throughout the album, bro, like the heartbreak of the shit, the ups, the downs, the figuring it out, it all, I kept going to the studio. So, even though the album started off with all these lovey-dovey, you know, just like a certain tone, it changed to, well, this is also a part of love. You know,
the dark part.
Yeah,
the dark side of love.
The real part of love.
And
dark side.
And it was a delicate balance, because you know you could put an album out that just feel like it's bitter and like, you know, like Eminem when he rap about Kim. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, like,
I'm putting this bitch in the trunk.
Yeah, it's like whoa, buddy. But instead of, I couldn't allow it to get stagnant on one place, like too high, too low, and it did something that most R&B albums don't do is like it found a resolution where the love that the man is talking about, because normally if a nigga singing about R&B, it's girl, you my world, you my everything, or it's heartbreak.
Yeah.
But nobody ever as a man says, I love me. The end of the album is what happened in real life is just like, man, I got to really put my purpose and what God want me to do in the forefront and fall in love with that, and everything else fall behind it, and everything gonna be good. So I feel like the story that was told on there just happened in real time. It wasn't anything that I could like, necessarily plan. I was just writing these records as the things happened.
It made it more organic though.
Shit. Yeah. My part was he said it looked like Russell Silver. He said, bring me some Kansas City gay sauce. Do a real freaky Kansas City style. Oh shit. This shit go crazy.
I dedicate that to one of my homies, brother Al. He passed earlier this year. He was a sound engineer. And when I was going through some stuff, he just called me from Thailand. You know what I'm saying? And he was a white dude from Detroit. Old rock and roll dude. He said, "Hey man, you on some? Come on man, just come and get some ocean air, man, and I'll cook for you. You can stay at my beach house, man." And and he always showed me hella love, man. And I miss him, dude. Like he passed, but I got a family on the road. You know what I'm saying? He was part of my tour family. So that skit was essentially what Brother Al did. He called me. He's like, "Hey man, you got to get up and go. You're Irv. You that nigga. Get out here and live life." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I dedicate that to Brother Al, man. But yeah, Big Lover out right now, man. There's something on there for everybody. Whatever. If you got a heart, you ever been in love, if you ever wanted to be loved, however, we going to talk about that shit on there. I'm going to take you on a ride, and I'm not going to try to pull no punches or, look no kind of way. I'm honest on it.
Good shit. Big Lover out, man. Before we get up out of here, is there anything you want to tell people, like, as like kind of like some motivation or anything? If someone that's looking at pretty much in your same shoes, but just a little younger.
There's no rules to life, and you can do and be whatever you want to be. I know you hear that all the time, but like as a person who's experienced some of the highest highs and lowest lows, like the answer is really get to know yourself and get to know God. And when you know both of those things, you start being able to see how closely they align, and you start hearing what God wants you to do and see how God wants you to move, and you'll find that just makes you love yourself even more. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of work we just got to do in order to level up and be the best version of ourselves, but it's hella possible. It's super possible. Shit might be ugly, you know what I'm saying, but keep swinging and know yourself and know God, and you're gonna be all right.
Real shit. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming through the Most Hated. We had Irv Da PHENOM, Most Hated, Big Lover out. Let's get up out this motherfucker.
I ain't fucking with no hoes, I'm letting you know. I've been dropping hella songs, I'm ready to blow. She like, who that on your neck? I'm like, baby girl, it's always been Annie in your ass, I already know. I'm with my brothers with the pose, they ready to blow. This bitch is tryna fuck a nigga, stop leading me on. Tell me what I gotta show to get you alone. My brother tryna fuck your friend, you putting them on. Now we can duck off to the side, they getting along. Either you can jump up out them clothes or I'm taking you home. I'm the only nigga that is here for you. I feel for you, I gotta be real with you.